All right, guys, what's going on? In this video, I'm going to be showing you the plans and design that we have for flipping this house in Lake Highlands in Dallas. First thing I'm going to do first is show you the pictures of the property when we first bought this house about 2 weeks ago, about 10, 14 days ago. Now, this property was a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, about 1,000 square feet. And so when buying this property, we typically don't like to buy 2-bedroom, 1-baths or even 3-bedroom, 1-baths, but we've had some experience in the past with a 3-bedroom, 1-bath. We converted the garage into a bedroom bathroom, turning that 3-bed into a 4-2. And that sold really quick and sold really well. We made some good profits on that. So this being a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, being in Lake Highlands. Now, to give you a little bit of a background on Lake Highlands, the homes are smaller. The homes are built in like 1960, 1970. And so back in that day, they were putting walls in between everything. You know, if you remember, they just had walls separating every room. And nowadays, people love open concept. So going into this house, if you saw the video that I recently just posted last week, when we first walked that property and purchased this property, we knew that we were going to need to knock down some walls and create some more living space to make this sell for what we would want it to sell for. So I'm going to show you real quick the plans of how this property looked, and then I'm going to show you guys some pictures of how it looked. So here's the property right here with the floor plan the day that we purchased the property. So the front door is here, and when you walk in, you have the living room area. Over in this direction, you have the dining area, and then this kind of loops around into like some weird kitchen. And this was the wall right here. So this all the way here, and even this pantry area. We knew that we were going to need to remove this to open up the space for this kitchen up in this area. And that was going to make it look a lot better. Now, remember, it's a 2-bedroom, so the bedroom, and they have this huge single car garage, a little bit bigger than average size. So what we did was we knew we were going to put a wall right here. If this pen wants to work, put a wall right here, the bathroom, closet, and you would go into the bathroom this direction. Once you go in the bathroom, this is going to be the closet, and this is going to be the full bath. So what I'm going to do now, show you the pictures of this property so you can see what it looked like. So this was the living room area, what I was saying before. You would walk in through this direction. This is the living area, and this is the wall that we removed already. Going into the dining area, this is the dining area right here. Dining area here. This is where it goes into the kitchen. And so this is that weird kitchen, living area, dining area, and this is that weird L wall that's kind of in the way in that really, really small kitchen area. So what we knew we were going to do is we're going to knock this wall out, open up the space so that the kitchen area is a lot more of an open modern concept, to say the least. So I'm going to show you the 3D plans of what the house is going to look like, and then I'll show you a little bit of what the construction kind of looks like in the next video. But I'm just going to show you in this video the 3D plans, kind of like the blueprint of the plans for what we're going to do to this house, okay? All right, so now we're on the 2D plans first of the house that we're flipping over there in Dallas. So as you can see, this L wall that used to be here is no longer there. There was 2 load-bearing beams that had to stay. And then this is that single car garage that we turned into a bathroom, or we are turning into a full bathroom, closet, and there's a water heater in there. So I'll show you a little bit more illustration. So when you walk into that front door, this is how the living area is going to look here. A lot more open concept. And you know where that little walkway was going into the dining area, there's going to be these 2 cedar beams. They're kind of like, you know, it has to be there, so we're going to make it look aesthetic. Dining area, and this is the kitchen kind of floor plan before we start building out cabinets and, you know, island and things like that. And then going into the garage, I'll show you guys here. This garage space, the door going into the garage is here. We're going to put a pocket door, so that's whenever the door goes inside of the wall, you can kind of slide it in and out. We're replacing this, of course, with a nice picture window. And then these are the two doors, one going into the water heater, the other going into the bathroom. And so now we're going to go take a look at the bathroom. I'm not really good at using this thing, but we're learning. So then going into the bathroom, we're going to do a 32-inch vanity, modern mirror, of course, toilet, shower. So that's going to be super cool. And then inside of the bathroom, there's going to be a door going into the master closet. So this is kind of like the 2D floor plan of what we're going to be doing to the house that originally is a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, converting it into a 3-bedroom, 2 full bathroom. And in the next video, I'm going to show you a little bit more on the construction and things like that of what we've done. But this is the plans of what we're going to be doing to this house. So I'm really excited to see that. It's a full gut. So I'm really excited to show you guys the process of that construction. So I might put in some pictures later in this video of what it kind of looks like. Actually, I might even have some. Now, you know what? We're going to post it on the next video. But this is the 2D floor plan of what we're going to be turning it into. So I'm really excited to show you guys. I wanted to make this quick video so you guys could see and know what's been going on. And catch you guys on the next video where you guys can see the construction, because we've already put up the walls and already created these bathrooms and closets already and done a lot of demo. So stay tuned for the next video. This is just the beginning steps of the plans of turning this 2-bed into a 3-2. Thanks, guys.